Hey, my lovelies. Welcome to my channel. Happy Tuesday to you guys. All right, so Tuesdays are ruled by Mars, so it is Mars Day. There could be a lot of aggressive energy in the atmosphere, or you can use that aggression energy and turn it into passionate energy as you're moving throughout the day. Right, these two cards, determination and anxiety. Then we have these two cards like last week. We're going to reshuffle this deck and see what the energy we got going on today. You do want to keep in mind as you're moving throughout the day, however, that the sun is currently positioned in Libra and the moon enters into Virgo. The sun is positioned in Libra, the moon is in Leo, and then the moon enters into Virgo on the 20th, okay? So today, with the moon being in Leo, which you can find there's a lot of confident energy in the atmosphere, but it can also have narcissism, immaturity, as well as maybe bringing people together, sharing, kindness, all right? You do have a word of caution coming out energetically today in the atmosphere, all right? As far as numerology is concerned, you do want to pay attention to the arrow of frustration and the arrow of poor memory. We had that same arrow in the date yesterday, okay? Which leads us into my disclaimer as we jump on into the energy today, right? So these videos are not for everyone. You want to go ahead and take what you need, leave what you don't, shelf what you don't understand in case you need to circle on back for some understanding, confirmation, motivation, or some inspiration, okay? Now, you do want to also keep in mind that energy is fluid. So I can say this is your energy, but it feels more like the energy you're interacting with. So go ahead and place the energy where it needs to be, all right? And access is granted to you in the spiritual world based on your belief, okay, as well as your inner knowing, okay? So you are your own guru, last but not least. So you want to go ahead and know that you have the power to change your experience as you so see fit, okay? All right, so what we have going on here today in this energy, okay, is a word of caution, as well as the word cleanse, as well as the word anxiety, right? Now, caution, cleanse, and anxiety. So just energetically, this just really is asking you to pay attention to your surroundings today. Even pay attention to the conversations that you're having with people today about the things that usher in any anxious energy, all right? Especially my wonderful empaths, okay? Especially my wonderful empaths. You want to be able to know my wonderful empaths. Sorry about that. You want to be able to know, my wonderful empaths, that you are energetic sponges, and you need to be mindful of not just who you have in your surroundings, but also the conversations that you're having. Not only with others, but the conversations that you're having with yourself. So be mindful of this negative, repetitive energy that we've been seeing for a few months now, okay? You want to be mindful of that. So as you are being guided today, it's really asking you to be mindful of the girl with the snake energy, right? And you can really see this is people that know you, people that know how to use their charm to get what they want, okay? Set your healthy boundaries today in this energy, all right? That's going to be important. Setting your healthy boundaries today in this energy, right? Yeah, because, I even want to say with your children too, right? This is even with your children too. Be mindful, because some people's operating with codependent energy, so it's telling you to be mindful and cautious of people with codependent energy. The energetic vampires that just really take, and don't give back. So that could be a conversation where it's all about them. They never want to hear about your shit. They never, and it's kind of like, unless it's negative. So they want to celebrate the negative shit about you, but when it's time to celebrate the positive things, they don't want to do that. They don't want to do that, okay? So it is time for you to cleanse this energy is what Spirit is guiding you today. So be mindful of your interaction with people, not just who's in your surroundings, but you also want to be mindful of the conversations, like what you are agreeing to, right? Remember, words are spellings, aka spells, right? So people can cast spells with their spelling, their words that you agreeing to that you don't even mean to. You know, like when that girlfriend calls and she tell you all men ain't shit, and then you be like, yeah, girl, because you know, that's agreeing. So be mindful, okay? It's time for you to cleanse today. Gaslighting is out here. I see people looking at people's social media, all right? Especially if you've already started to cut these people out of your life. They're not handling it very well. They're used to that attention. Remember, a giver and a taker relationship, the taker is always going to take. But two takers can't be together because they don't have anything to vampire offer, okay? So be mindful. And this is also for the energy of the sycophants, the yes ma'ams, and the yes sirs, okay? That don't have an opinion outside of telling people what they want to hear, okay? Sunglasses is coming up here for anxiety again, too. Be aware of the gaslighting. The snake is popping up here in double energy for sunglasses, too, right? I just, listen. This energy is saying here today that be mindful of the codependent people in your energy field that's coming in to just vampire off of your energy. Move with caution. Move with caution. Okay? Cleanse today any negative thought, or even if you feel like you need to be in competition with somebody today, don't do that. All right? Make sure your perception today is really that you can only be you. Like you can't be nobody else. So stop trying. How about you perfect being you? Be aware of the takers in your experience today. People that come in and they take more energetically than they give back. They always want to talk about their shit. They always want to talk about their problem. They always want to talk about the good things that happen to them. They can't celebrate your highs. They can't talk about your lows. Be mindful of people bringing in their anxious shit today. That full moon energy, you should have cleansed some things. Arrow of frustration is in the day today, as well as the arrow of poor memory. So people ain't going to remember what you do for them, or people ain't going to remember how you've been there for them. In this energy, they just want to get off their chest what they got on their chest. And you know that energy of somebody that just wants to overtalk you and talk really loud so you can't get a word in? Like they just want to talk really loud and talk really fast so you can't get a word in, and bounce from one thing to the next, and they can't stick to the topic at hand. You got too much repeating energy here. You're dealing with codependent energy, obsession energy, someone that's controlling, damn near narcissistic. And let me just say this, everybody has the potential to utilize this energy because it's in us all. Some people just don't do the work to become balanced. This is what you want to be cautious of, the people that are pulling more from you energetically because they're not balanced. That's something you want to be cautious of. Cleanse your emotional space today. Cleanse your mental space today. Cleanse your energetic space today. Shit, you may even need to cleanse your physical space today. Okay? Be cautious. You do not have to operate from a space of always being the person there to listen to people's problems, but when you need somebody, ain't nobody there because they think you the strong one. Right? And some people feel like the strong ones don't necessarily need, like the strong ones don't necessarily need an ear or somebody to talk to. Why people always feel like because we strong, like we don't need nobody to talk to. I mean, we figure out a lot of shit on our own, but at the end of the day, these cars jumped out. We gonna take them. Like at the end of the day, it's still kind of like, See, you can't try to please everybody. This energy's been coming out for a few days now. The energy pleaser. I kind of feel like, remember, that's that sycophant energy I talked about. The yes ma'ams, the yes sirs, okay? People are gaining a new perspective. or people have gained a new perspective, because we've talked about that in this energy for over a month now. People are just in a place where they want their stability. They want, some people would say peace, but I say wholeness. They're tired of this wishy-washy shit with people. See? Mature communication. People are paying attention to their intuition, beginning to trust themselves. They've been here before. Maybe different face, same energy, maybe the same face, same energy. You say you're sorry, you say you're going to do better, but do you really do better? And some people just don't even think that they don't have a problem at all. Yeah, some people found their spot, their communication is either not working, or they tired of communication, or they just done. Now, let me just say this about communication. Some people feel like they communicate, but there's communication and then there's effective communication. Right? There's a difference. You're communicating so you can respond, or you're communicating so you can understand. That's two different things. Because if you're communicating to respond, you haven't heard anything. If you're communicating to understand, and you've taken into consideration what you've heard, and now you're coming in from a different perspective. That's that wanting to nurture that communication. Go out into nature. Deal with the fairies. Nurtured communication can bring in matured communication. Nobody don't want to feel like they're constantly just repeating themselves and what they're saying is not getting validated. Right? That's in friendships and partnerships and relationships. Even if the validation is simple, we're going to agree to disagree. Be cautious of the energy vampires today. That's going to be the message. Okay? Just be cautious of the energy vampires today. There's too much energy here where people is pulling energetically. Right? And a lot of people are pulling energetically because they're not doing their work yet. People are all about their security, and they're releasing what is no longer bringing them security. They'll much rather be by themselves in this energy and welcome this change that's coming on in. So if you do the I don't want to be here, I'm out. This ain't the energy to do that. I don't want to be here, I'm out, and think somebody's going to be running behind your ass trying to take you back. If this is the energy where you do what you want to do, or I'm do what I want to do, you best believe they're going to do what they want to do. You best believe it. So as you're moving throughout the energy today, be cautious of the energy vampires. Move with wisdom today. It's okay to get quiet and be by yourself sometimes, so you can actually hear yourself think and hear your spirit speak to you. You don't always have to pick up the phone and get somebody's approval or opinion over how you should move. Okay. All right, my loves. Be cautious of the energy vampires today. Remember, you are cleansing all toxic energy. Okay. All right, my loves. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. I will see you guys in tomorrow's daily vibration. Don't forget, Sun is in Libra, Moon is in Leo. Okay? Y'all know what that means. I explained that. Okay? All right, my loves. Y'all have a wonderful day. Do something kind for yourself. You want to love yourself. You want to enjoy your own energy today, your own space today. Value and appreciate the time that you share with yourself and your inner spirit today. Okay? I'm going to see you guys in tomorrow's Daily Vibration. Have a wonderful day, my loves.